All right, welcome back. This is M-Dog, and we are finally going to embrace a little float fishing here at Elk Lake. Let's see if we can catch any nice sunfish or panfish or whatever. We are right here at spawn. I noticed the very first time we played here at Elk that right off of spawn there were some pretty good bites. Now it's 4:26 in the morning. I expect this might be a little better once the sun's up, but let's just see what we can catch here. I will certainly show you what baits we're using as we go. The first two rods. Ooh, a white bass. Okay. The first two rods we have on. Oh my goodness. If we can still get this. Yep, we did. First two rods we have on the new Sura worm. There's a warmouth. And then this third rod we have on the Moscow and the Volkov. So we're using all of the new, not all, we're using all three rods have new worm types is what I'm trying to get out. Ooh, a bluegill. Nice. All right, so as you can see, this one has a Sura with a size 8 hook. Sura worm. This one has a Sura with a size 6 hook. I went with these hook sizes. We're trying to, and then the third one has a 6 hook with Moscow and Volkov. We're trying to, I'm trying to basically, can't see them very good, look at some of the weeklies and just figure out of the new worm types what's been working the best. Strachan? See, I'm not sure if oh shoot. I've got to put this, right now this actually isn't on the, ooh, a red ear. We're catching everything here. So yeah, I meant to use this one, not the Volkov one. So let's try that. And it looks like, can't see them. That's another bluegill, and I love it. I need to put some kind of different float on this. Maybe something that'll show up a little bit better. And I need to get the sport match rod in the third slot so I can pick it up when I want to. Okay, maybe we'll be able to settle into a rhythm here. It might be better, honestly, just to fish with 2 setups. But I wanted to use telescopic on 2 of them, and I figured it would be worth trying match on one. So we're actually using, well, actually, I haven't checked my rig types. Let's make sure. Yeah, this is fixed float. I assume we're doing fixed float on the first and second one, and then we're doing match rig on the third one. And the third one on match rig is the only one I have a sandwich bait. So I'm thinking, oh, it's another white bass. I'm thinking line 1 and 2 on these tellies might have a really nice bite rate result. I don't know how the sandwich bait on the match rod's gonna do, but we'll find out. Yeah, now we're starting to get just bite after bite. Warmouth. This is where I wonder, we're at 65 centimeter depth, by the way. This is where I start to wonder, like, would we do better with just 2? It's just going to be so frantic. In 3 minutes, we have so many fish. Imagine a new player. Now, a new player might not buy these expensive worms, so they might be using regular worms or maybe even red worms. But either way, they're going to have a really nice bite rate, I bet. Oh, look at this. Man, those bluegill look so nice. They did an amazing job, in my opinion, with the different fish models at Elk. There's another warmouth, I believe. I was not familiar with warmouth, like, at all. I've at least heard of most of these species, but not familiar with that one. Wow. Speaking of, I can't tell. Oh yeah, we do have a fish on. Oh, we got a fish on here too. Hopefully that fish is not big enough to snap the leader or the line. No, I think we're good. Another nice bluegill. Very small something. Little warmouth. Oh, we messed that one up, huh? I do have the match rod on like an 8-meter clip. So that kind of gives you an idea. We're probably unintentionally fishing between 6 and 8 meters on all 3 of them, I would guess. $4.79. That's a big boy. Ooh. A gizzard shad. I guess what's a little surprising to me, and it's very cool, but just how many different species we're catching in this same spot on these same worms. Now you may or may not know, but these Sura worms that we're using on the first 2 rods, they are advertised as being particularly good for float fishing. So that's why I've got 2 of them on the telescopic rods. That's another shad, isn't it? Yes. Oh, I love it. I think, you know, if you're not comfortable fishing with 3 rods, which I totally get, you could also just put a bottom rod out. We know from experience, you'll catch tons of fish in this same spot on bottom rigs. Let's wait. Now it's on. Another big bluegill. I don't know why it takes so long to cast sometimes. Oh, man. The bluegill are legit. All right, is the bite rate going to slow down a little bit now that we're out of like early morning? Oh wow, we got both of them? Kind of surprising. Oh, that was a little white bass. A warmouth. Got fish everywhere. Huh. Kind of surprised how active the white bass have been here float fishing. Great though. What fun fish we're catching. All three rods pretty much at the same time. And if you look on Discord or VK right now, there's plenty of spots listed as really good spots to float fish. People are catching trophies, but I mean, I think right off the dock here at spawn seems really good. And because of the cafe orders here, I guess you pretty much want to keep everything, especially these little species. Some of the cafe orders don't require marker size. I'm going to reset this one. I've missed the bite twice on the match, so let's just go ahead and cast that out again. through that middle one so far. I can't actually see the float anymore. At least not really. I'm going to relocate it. What if we kept everything at 50%? It'd probably be just as good a bite rate and a lot easier on my old eyes. A little better on float vision now. Got a little wind picking up here at Elk Lake. Blowing everything towards the north side here. I'm gonna clip down to 6 on the match. Keep it a little closer as well. You know, this has been doing fine, but I kind of just think I might just put Sura Worm on all 3 for a minute here. No sandwich needed right now. Really? Oh, we just missed 2 in a row. Huh. That's so strange because I'm not closing the bail, but it's still bouncing it back so hard. You have to let it settle first, and then I can put it down. Baby bluegill. Just think it's crazy how fast sometimes how fast the bites happen. It's also just really nice sitting here thinking about these float fishing for these kind of fish versus like crucian gibel. These are not nibbling very much. These are just coming and taking the bait. So quality of life, the amount of fake bites and stuff is way less on these species that we're catching here compared to those like small carp species. I don't know what's happening with this. We haven't had anything in a while. Afternoon slowdown. We'll just imagine when that happens that it's because it's a really small fish and the hook's just too big. But we'll tell ourselves. True to form, the quality of the fish and the bite rate have slowed down this time of day a little bit. I thought maybe we needed to like hit it sooner, but that didn't seem to help either, so I don't know. Sometimes the fish just come off. Warmouth o'clock. All three. See that bluegill and that match rod? That's pretty good looking. This fish just sitting there. He gave up. Nice one. Kind of nibbling that one is suddenly doing. Crazy. I hope we get it because I want to see what it is. Oh, that's too bad. It was something I was just nibbling over and over. So with our hook sizes, we are trying to avoid the really small fish, like the little non-marker guys, and we've done pretty good at that. Mostly we've caught markers, I feel like. Holy cow. Wow. What a beautiful fish. Oh my goodness. trophy bluegill. Okay. Man, that's a pretty looking fish. Oh man, I just love the model of these bluegills. Hmm. Oh, it says touching bottom. That's interesting. We're kind of fishing on the bottom there, aren't we? I think that's as small of a depth I can go without changing the leader size. I just didn't know how many white bass we would be catching. close together, aren't they? Remember, we have a size 8 hook on the first line, size 6 on the second line, which is the line we trophied on, and then a size 6 on the match rod. What is that? It's only my second largemouth bass. Only my second largemouth bass. Kidding me? Shoot. Got it. White crappie over here. Okay. I wonder how rare of a bycatch that is here. Is it a time of day thing? What's going on with that? Our first one. In this spot, at least. Gotta be careful. That's a bigger one. Oof. That warmouth had a little bit of weight to him. We're at 75 fish in 37 minutes. Want to level your float fishing? Here's a good opportunity. Especially if you get lucky on a couple trophies. Not bad at all. Not really going to be a good silver spot. Trophies will be okay, but... Oh, shoot. That better have self-hooked. Okay, it did. Self-hooked. Now, if we were to put one close, I mean, we'd see the fish swim right up to it. Bass. So close, it's kind of on the bottom, but let's see if we can still see anything. Oh, yep. Oh, I think I picked up the wrong one. Question mark? Yep. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like Corey. Can't quite see that one. Oh, we could see it nibbling. Thing is, they come up and take it so fast. You don't have them close together, it might be hard to catch it. I mean, you know, get it on camera, as it were. Getting to be too late in the evening. Okay, I see you. Oh. So was he not fully on, or did that just spook him? Really? Didn't want us to have it, huh? Nice shad. Looks like it slows down a good bit at night. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the species just completely chilled at night. I think I saw a fish swimming away from one of the two as I picked him up. All right, let's see if we have any cafe orders here. This was a fun little session, though. Again, if you're wanting to level up float fishing, I guess we should make sure. If you want to fish for catfish or whatever at night, worth having those. None of our gizzard shads were between 30 and 50 apparently. And we only caught one red ear. He was not the right size. Oh man. We crushed that cafe order. So there's 7 silver for 5 fish that would have been worth nothing, right? Same thing here. Let's start at the top though. Let's see here. Yeah, so we were not in a white crappie spot, and that would have been nice. A second red ear gets us a ton of silver for just 2 fish. Now these got to be from 114. 12 silver. Let's look and see how much the gizzard shads are worth. That's 10 silver for 6 bluegill. I'm sure that's good. All right, gizzard shad, 11 silver, and cafe order, 12 silver. So almost the same. So that's 18, basically 20. And 147. That's not bad for float fishing at a beginner lake. Now, the trophy was worth 23.63. So if you don't count that, you're talking about 104 plus whatever it was, 20 something. So pretty good. And that was a very pretty fish, by the way. Surra worm, size 6 hook, 65 meter depth. Right off the dock.